Hello fourth graders. In today's video we're going to talk about the simple present tense, verbs in the simple present tense. To understand the simple present tense, let's have a look at some sentences and identify the verbs in these sentences. I play soccer with my friends every weekend. Every weekend. I is the subject of this sentence. Play is the verb. Look at the verb play. Did we add something to it? No, we just used the base form of the verb, play. Every weekend here shows that I play with my friends regularly. Let's have another sentence. My family and I visit the farm in spring. So usually when it's springtime, my family and I visit the farm. Visit here is the verb. Again, we added nothing to the verb. We only used the base form. The subject here is my family and I. We visit. The next sentence. The players practice daily before the games. So every time they have a game, the players practice daily. The players is the subject here, they. Practice is the verb. Again, we used the base form of the verb. You always leave your books on the bed. You is the subject. Leave is the action verb, which is used in the base form again. Always here shows that it is a habitual action. So it is one of your habits to leave your books on the bed. In all these sentences, these verbs show habitual or regular actions. We've used the simple present tense in these sentences. And as you noticed, I, we, they, you, we didn't change the verb. We only used the base form of the verb. Let's move to another group of sentences. The sun rises from the east. The sun. The sun is the subject of the sentence. It. The sun means it. It rises from the east. Look at the verb rises here. The verb rise has no S. So what did we add to the verb? We added S at the end of the verb to show simple present tense. With it, we added S to the verb. The sun rises from the east states a fact. A fact. Every day the sun rises from the east. Let's take another sentence. Lara likes drawing. Lara is a girl. She likes drawing. So it is one of her hobbies. She likes drawing. So with the pronoun she, what did we do to the verb like? We also added S at the end of the verb. Jad goes to bed early. Jad goes to bed early. It is a habit. Jad sleeps early, so he goes to bed early. Look at the verb goes. What did we add to the verb go? We added ES. ES. Verb goes ends in O. We added ES because the subject here is Jad. Jad takes he. He goes to bed early. The bird flies to its nest. The subject here is the bird. The bird is an animal, so we say it. It, as we know, an animal, a thing, takes it. So it flies to its nest. The verb flies. Verb flies, the base form of the verb is fly. It ends with y. Y. So what did we change in the verb? We crossed the y, changed it into I, and then we added es. So instead of y, we have I-E-S. As you notice here, with it, she, and he, we added s to the verb. And in some cases, we added es, or we changed the y to I and then added es. To summarize all these, we will say that in the simple present tense, we use the base form of the verb with the pronouns I, you, we, and they. But we use the base form of the verb plus s with the pronouns he, she, and it. With the pronouns he, she, and it, we have to look at the verb. If the verb ends in ss, sh, ch, o, x, or z, we add es. Like the verb go, we said he goes. We say she dresses, he brushes, he fixes. So we have to add es when the verb ends with ss, sh, ch, o, x, or z in the simple present tense. Like brush, brushes, fix, fixes. If the verb ends in a consonant and y, so we have to look at the letter before the y in the verb. If it's a consonant, we change the y to I and add es, like verb fly becomes flies, cry becomes cries, she cries. However, if we have a verb that ends in y preceded by a vowel, we only add s to the verb. Like when I say pay, pays, say, says, we only add s if the vowel comes before the y. One more thing you have to know are the forms of verb be and have in the simple present tense. These you should memorize. How to conjugate the verb be and the verb have with the pronouns in the simple present tense. I've made a chart for you here. We have the pronoun, the verb be, and then the verb have. I say, let's start with the verb be. I am, you are, we are, they are, he is, she is, it is. Verb have, I have, you have, we have, they have, he has, she has, it has. This was all for today, my dear ones. Thank you for watching.